Good afternoon, Mr. Stevens. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule today to come and talk to me about how integrating social media is going to increase our sales and increase our target reach. Okay, so today I just kind of want to talk to you about the differences between traditional and social media. I want to show you how some other companies are integrating the two together. And then I want to talk to you about how we can integrate social media into our marketing strategy. And then just kind of like the importance of using both of them together. Traditional versus social media. In traditional media, that's the TV, radio, billboards, things like that. And social media is more like word of mouth, sharing and engaging. And 92% of consumers actually believe word of mouth over traditional advertising. Why? Because people are going to trust their friends more than they're going to trust us. They don't know us yet. We haven't developed that relationship yet. But if I see my friend eating this sandwich and saying how delicious it is and posting it on Facebook or Instagram and talking about it, I'm going to want to go there too and try the sandwich as well. Whereas like if I just see an ad for the Maple Grove subs, I'm not necessarily going to jump on that right away. And traditional media is just kind of like a one-way communication, whereas social media is a two-way communication. With social media, we can engage with our consumers. They can talk to us. We can talk back to them. We can spark interaction. Additionally, the use of social media has analytics. There's ways for us to measure our release and our reach and cause and effect, which we can't do with traditional media. With social media, there's analytics out there that tell us how many people have been to our site, the demographics of where these people are coming from, how many people have liked our site, how many people have clicked on our site, how many people have shared our post and things like that. We can measure all that stuff, and we can measure what's working and what's not. What are people sharing and what are people not sharing? So we can see what do our consumers want to see. It's also a lot less expensive. Utilizing Facebook and Instagram and things like that, really it's free. We can post on our site as much as we want. We can share it. We can, post on Instagram and things like that. There are the ability to do paid ads and stuff, but we don't necessarily have to. But yeah, there's definitely an ability to do that. And we can also, by doing some paid ads, they're still not that expensive. And you pay by like the reach. Whereas like in traditional media, you're just paying for the time that it's out there. And you really don't get to specifically target like a specific audience, really. I mean, you can if you're like on a specific channel or inside of a specific magazine and things like that. But it's not as target specific as social media can be. And also the stuff we put out on social media, it never expires. There's no shelf life to it where there is in traditional media. So, but they both have the ability to work together by sending our consumers to one or the other. So for instance, if we have a print ad that has, a QR code or something to send our consumers or viewers to our website or to a coupon or to a deal, like we can send them to our Facebook page via that print ad. So there's ways to incorporate the two. Also, I kind of wanted to show you how Coca-Cola utilized both. It's really interesting, and this campaign was huge. This was their Share a Coke campaign, and they utilized print ads with a call to action, which sent their viewers to their website, social media, and would allow them to interact with the brand. So for instance, like they had a print ad, like you can see up here, that has a hashtag, Share a Coke, another hashtag, Share a Feeling. What that did is that encouraged their consumers to get a Coke. I wanted to find my name. I want to find my friend's name. I want to find my mom's name on these Cokes, and I want to take a picture of it. I'm going to put it on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm going to use that hashtag. So that's a way for, allowing your consumers to advertise for you and extend the reach to their friends, their family. And it's also increasing their sales by like, hey, I'm buying this Coke because it has my name on it. And I'm buying, then they also extended it to doing these emojis with feelings on it. Like, I want to get this Coke because it has a happy face on it, or a winky face, or a kissy face, whatever my favorite emoji might be. And then I can, take pictures of that and hashtag the share a feeling. Um, Also, some of their print ads sent them to their website where you can create your own customized Coke. So I could customize my Coke to say whatever I wanted it to. And then after they built that image, then I can click to share it to my Facebook page. I can share it to Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, whatever the case may be. So we have the ability, they have the ability to interact with their consumers on a number of different platforms. So I kind of want to talk about a little bit about how we can do that, how we can integrate social media into our marketing strategy. So I kind of wanted to let you know that there is a statistic out there that an average consumer is on their phone over 2,000 times per day. So a heavy phone user is on their phone over 5,000 times per day. But just the average user is over 2,000 times per day, which tells us right now that's 2,000 opportunities to reach a single consumer. And we can utilize platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. They now have this click to buy feature, which is so cool because I can have a picture of a sandwich or a coupon or a deal or something going on, and while I'm looking at that image of a sandwich, that is creating a feeling inside of me of hunger, right? So now I'm hungry and I'm looking at that sandwich and it looks so delicious. I can click already on that image and it's going to take me to the site where I can buy the sandwich and have it delivered right away. So we're able to engage the consumer at that exact moment when they're having that feeling. So there is like so much opportunity right there with that click to buy feature. Also, people are going more towards these like messenger apps. They're not using SMS anymore. They're using Facebook Messenger. They're using Snapchat and things like that to interact with their friends. So there's an opportunity out there for us to be able to interact with our consumers. They can message us directly. They can message us and say, hey, what are your hours today? And we can get back to them right away. They can say, hey, it's Mother's Day. Do you guys have any specials going on? And we can say, yes, we do. So, bring your mom into our shop because we can do XYZ for you, and so there's a way for us to like interact with them right away. And kind of develop a personal relationship with our consumers. And that's when they start to build trust with us, just like they trust their friends. We can also do live videos, which is super cool because it's another way to be able to integrate or interact with our consumers instantaneously. So we can be right at the shop and we can go live. We can talk about maybe a new sandwich that we're having that day, or maybe like the sub of the day. Or maybe an event that we're going to have, and we can go live right then and there and encourage people to come on over. And we can actually like put out an incentive. Like we can say, hey, the first, 100 people that, show up to the shop and mention that they saw us live, get, half off their sub or something like that. And so that's another way to engage. We can also retarget people. Which is really cool because we can see like who has already shared our stuff, who has already been on our website, who has already liked our posts. So we can see people that are already interested in us and we can target those people. That gives us an opportunity to resell or cross-sell. So that gives us an opportunity to say, hey, I know last time you were in our shop and you loved this sandwich. Did you ever think that you could try this one? Because I think you would like this one as well. And so that's a way to upsell them. We could also cross-sell by having them, showing them other things that we have in our shop that they might like. And we can also give them opportunities to bring someone, bring a friend, bring your family, bring your mom. And now we just acquired another consumer by doing that. So there's so many ways that we can integrate all of this together, and there's so many opportunities. And one more thing that I wanted to mention, going back to the Messenger thing, Snapchat is huge right now, And the younger generation is using Snapchat all day, every day. And the cool thing about Snapchat is we can create a filter. We can buy a filter for our shop and put it on there, and people are going to be, for instance, taking pictures of themselves and their friends with like maybe like a sub sandwich on their face or something like that, and it's going to have the Maple Grove subs on the bottom of it, and people are going to send that to their friends. They're going to post it to their story and things like that, and people are going to be like, Maple Grove subs, what's that? And then it's going to encourage them to come check us out. This is really important to combine traditional and social media for a number of reasons. First of all, it furthers our reach. It maximizes the market. We can reach so many more people by combining the two. We are getting the older generation and the younger generation. We're getting the people that are still using traditional mediums, and then we're getting the people who are completely immersed into social media. It gives us an opportunity to reach so much further of an audience. It also gives us the ability to engage and interact with people that are coming to our shop. We can talk to them, we can interact with them, we can send messages back and forth. They can comment on something and let us know how great the sandwich was, and we can comment back and say, I'm so glad you liked it. You know what? Next time you come in, I'm going to give you 10% off your meal. Stuff like that. So it's going to encourage people to keep coming back and to bring their friends and stuff like that. And then the other awesome thing is the analytics. With the analytics, we can now measure how our marketing campaigns are doing. How are our ads doing? Are they bringing more people in? Who are they reaching? What are the demographics? So it gives us a more focused idea on who our consumers are. Who are these people and who's coming in? Who likes our sandwiches? Who, is clicking on our stuff? And it gives us, those analytics back and allows us to utilize that data to create and repeat those types of advertisements that did well. If we get back analytics from something that didn't do so well, it tells us not to do that again, that we need to do something different. We need to do what our consumers want, and the analytics is going to tell us what they want. So I really just wanted to let you know. You can see that there's a bunch of resources that I use to get a lot of this information, but I just wanted to pass this information back to you, Mr. Stevens, because I really think that this is a huge opportunity for us to increase sales and be able to engage with our consumers. So I really hope that that you want to be on board and we can start really managing our social media. Thank you.